1100. Lights on, gates are back, racing. And Sky Duke away very, very well. Now the favourites coming over from the outside. Wild Belle kicking up Rock Hard Oamaru though, so she'll have to work to be outside Sky Duke. And Rock Hard Oamaru is not letting across. Heart Traders behind those. Gotcha. Off the course, Nutwood. Inside of it, but still three wide. Village Girl. Auntie Jean is next of all. They're followed by Aqua Peach in the second half with Mombasa. And last of all, when they got going into stride, Foxy Sun at the 550. And Sky Duke leads the way. Now the favourite goes up, crosses over, they break clear. Goes up now on the outside, coming to the turn, Wild Belle to test out Sky Duke. They've raced quickly. Four in front, Rock Hard Oamaru and Heart Trader. Got ya, Auntie Jean, followed further back by Nutwood. It's Sky Duke on the inside. Now Parnham goes to work with the favourite, Wild Belle. Wild Belle races past Sky Duke, opens up now, gapped it, put up 3 lengths quickly, running on Auntie Jean, but Wild Belle draws away. Wild Belle 2 for 2 back this campaign, beat home Auntie Jean. Sky Duke fourth is close. That's between Village Girl and Mombasa. Foxy Sun between them. In behind them, Rock Hard Oamaru, which made the favourite work for that victory. A gap then Gotcha. Back there in the field, Nutwood, Heart Trader, and the last of them home is Aqua Peach. She looked a star on paper. She's delivered here. Wild Belle, no gimme, that is for sure. Had to be used up to find a spot outside of the pacemaker Sky Duke. Chris going up, testing Brother Brad on Sky Duke, putting paid to Sky Duke comfortably. Auntie Jean running on to grab second. Sky Duke battling into third placing. Mombasa will be fourth home. But Wild Belle has come up fabulous this preparation by Pride of Dubai, a 3-year-old filly out of High Bell, a daughter of Clangalang, trained by Luke Fernie, a part owner with K. Doak, B. Armstrong. P. Jackson, S. McLean, C.G. Armstrong and Hahn Racing, and has won by 2 lengths. She did what she had to do. She had to be used up. Few petrol tickets early on in the race to be there. 104.77, 35.18, the last 600 and 2 a length and a half are those margins. She's now had 3 starts, 2 wins, both back in this preparation. Auntie Jean second home, a Planet 5, Supreme Joy Mare, Phil Naylor, Victoria Corva, and Sky Dukes by Playing God from Peggy's Princess, Brad Parnham for the Neville Parnham stable. 11.952 here after the running of the 6th event of the day. That brings us to race 7, the Furphy Handicap. So the track, if they're good enough, you can win up on speed. If you're talented enough, you can win from back in the field as well, as we've seen. And we still count down towards the Tab Touch Burgess Queen. Race 7 is the Furphy Handicap. 3, Cheerful Moment. 13, Peppy Jack. Both come out of the next at 3.48. And let's go down to Scotty Embry. And he's about to be joined by part owner, trainer, and cricketing aficionado Luke Fernie.
Luke Fernie is with me now. Wild Belle's getting very, very impressive, and I'm sure she's starting to get a little bit more attention than your average maiden and Class 1 winner, Luke, because that was impressive again.
Yeah, I thought she handled herself really well. I was a bit concerned with the wide barrier today. She hangs in a little bit when she's looking for the fence, and it's probably a blessing in disguise that that horse went out, and yeah, they made her earn it today, and I think when she does show a gate and finds a fence, she's got plenty left up her sleeve as well.
So a nice little bit of education for her today to sit outside one.
Yeah, definitely. It's always good when you can bring young horses to the races and they're still learning and get away with the win on the board.
She didn't come out as brilliantly as we maybe saw at Northam?
Yeah, I don't know. I actually think she played up a little bit in the gates today, so I'll have to touch base with Chris about that. But it's all new, big crowd. She's never raced here before, so it's all something that she needs to take in.
What do you do with her now? Do you go and test the waters and maybe head towards the Placid Arc if she was to get a start?
Yeah, that's something that we'll have to weigh up. We'll see how she pulls up. She's not the toughest horse in the world. She's a little bit soft, but if she pulls up good, then I reckon we'll head that way.
I think this is his first strapping win for Kingy.
Yeah, well, I was really excited for the horse to win, but when this weapon led his first winner in today, it put a pretty big smile on my face seeing him bringing her in too.
Now, what about your Ford Falcon later on? How's laced up heels?
Yeah, I think her tyres are pumped up, so hopefully she goes fast.
Best of luck.
Thanks, mate.
There's Luke Fernie, Wild Belle. Kingy with his first strapping winner. Congratulations to him, hard-working ground staff at Fernie Racing. 11, 9, 5 and 2, but Wild Belle crunched in betting into $1.34 at the death. Pays $1.30 as well on the tote, so those astute punters were all over her at the shorts. She won by 6 3/4 first up at Northam. She's won by a length and a half, 2 lengths in fact here today, with a further length and a half back to third. Auntie Jean a good run in defeat in what you would imagine will be a hot form reference race. Sky Duke led them up, but was no match for the filly when she put the acid test to him at the top of the straight. And Mombasa worked home nicely into fourth. 11, 9, 5 and 2, but Wild Belle, Michael, impressive again.
Very, very impressive, Scott. That's now 2 dominant wins this preparation off the back of a 4-length trial win as well. So she's clearly a filly with upside. She's done it at 1,000. She's done it at 1,100 metres. And by the way she's extending late and putting margins on them, you would expect 1,200 metres would be right up her alley. She probably could even find the front a little bit easier over 1,200 metres and get that mid-race breather. So it's a good problem for Luke Fernie to have. And he could have a couple of runners in the Placid Arc Stakes next Saturday. Chris Parnham just weighing now. And Chris, it looks like she didn't jump as well as she did last start. Was she playing up a little bit in the gates?
Oh, she did sort of play up a little bit, but she jumped okay. There was just probably a few horses in the race that jumped quite quicker than in the maiden the other day. So, but she got across without doing a lot of work. She's got natural speed early, and yeah, she sort of let down pretty well, and she's putting up a nice CV.
Yeah, pretty exciting type of filly. She's done it at 1,100 metres now by a space, so the 1,200 metres of a Placid Arc, albeit a big rise in grade, but could she potentially be even better suited getting a softer lead over that type of distance?
Yeah, I've got no doubt she's got the ability to match it in a race like that. It's just whether she's had enough experience, but hopefully she's taken a fair bit from today, and if she pulls up well, no doubt she'll head there, and you know, if she handles the occasion, she'll make her presence felt.
Laced Up Heels has a difficult task against Amelia's Jewel today. How do you think she'll go stepping up to the 1,400 for the first time?
Yeah, stepping up to the 14 is a little bit of a question mark, but the filly's been working well and she's been racing in good form, so I expect her to run well. But obviously, Amelia's Jewel will be very tough to beat, along with a couple others.
Job well done here.
Thank you.
Chris Parnham and Luke Fernie with the filly Wild Belle, far too good for them in race number 6. 11, 9, 5 and 2 in the first leg of today's quaddie.
Driving me wild.